International tourist perceptions to a tourism destination in Kalimantan. The study explains that the tourism marketing strategy can work well, so it is necessary to conduct a survey of international tourist perceptions by analyzing the characteristic of international tourists and perceptions of the level of tourist satisfaction with tourist destinations. It is very important to provide complete information about the description of tourism destination and satisfaction responses from tourists so that later they do not disappoint those who visit tourism destination. This will be a reference for improving the quality of products and services for international tourists by establishing a destination management strategy as a monitoring and evaluation tool for tourism development. The method used in the study is making collaboration with tour guides of Kalimantan who have accompanied tourists during their visit for the last 3 years by distributing questionnaire in the form of question links. From the results of the questionnaires that have been distributed, it is identified that 126 foreign tourists from various countries have given their perceptions about tourism services in Kalimantan. Three countries bring the most tourists to Kalimantan, namely Japan, Netherlands, and Germany. Most of them express satisfaction with the quality of products, the management of tourism facility, and infrastructure in Kalimantan. Keywords, 5 keywords: perception, tourism destination, service quality, satisfaction, and tourism destination. The contribution of types of tourism businesses that can have a positive impact on the economy is closely related to all tourist activities in tourist destinations. For these reasons, the host needs to provide everything that is needed by both international tourists, especially those related to the management of tourist attractions, public facilities and tourism facilities, accessibility, information related to product, tourism marketing, and good service to tourists. Tourism marketing and tourist destination are two concepts that are closely interrelated because without the existence of a tourist destination, we cannot speak of the existence of tourism marketing or corresponding recovery of the tourist destination without true knowledge of the opportunities offered by the site. The importance is determining the market segmentation appropriately is to determine which segments will be targeted by the market and know which segments are potential, and then the local government can evaluate the target of the market segment that has been chosen. Thus, the study international tourist market survey was conducted to analyze and find segmentation of the market of tourists visiting Kalimantan. In addition to the result of the analysis became a reference in determining marketing strategies and program evaluation in the future. Based on the description above, the contribution of this research activity on international tourists can be formulated as below. First, to analyze the characteristics of tourism market segmentations, and perceptions of tourists visiting East Kalimantan province. Second, as a reference to create a tourist marketing strategy for the international tourists. Research method. This study is a survey research with a qualitative descriptive approach. Sources of data collection is done through primary data sources and secondary sources. Primary data were obtained from questionnaire distributed via Google Form link. This research is called in collaboration with Kalimantan Indonesian Tour Guide Associations. They have distributed questionnaire to tourists who have visited Kalimantan in the last 3 years, while secondary data was obtained through documents related to the market survey study. The data that has been collected is analyzed and described to provide detailed description. This is the first table: tourism market segmentation, demographic, geographic, psychographic, behavioral. And as quoted by Wibisono, reveals that there are 5 main dimensions of service quality: first, reliability, responsiveness, assurance, attention, physical evidence. And this is the second table of perception of tourism destination. There are 13 elements. First condition of tourism destination, diversity of tourism attraction, fast parking, religious and tourism facilities, information, services from the officers, safety condition, healthcare center, souvenir quality, culinary prices, accessibility, environmental cleanliness, and information on tourism destination visited. Well, the research is for a characteristic of international tourists, gender is balanced between male and female, age more than 50 years, mostly, and education, it comes from the senior high school. Yeah, the percentage of international tourist education mostly comes from the category of postgraduate education group. Yeah, occupation 40%, and then the occupation comes from private employee, and the third country of origin mostly from the first Japan, German, and Dutch. Yeah. And most visited tourism destination is the first is Kukar, second Samarinda, and the third is Balikpapan. Visiting purpose mostly just for fun and leisure, and the reason just only enjoy the uniqueness of natural diversity. Frequency visits mostly they come to Kalimantan just for once, but some of them around 10% more than 3 times. The information that they obtain comes from the recommendation of friends or relatives around 55%. And for the traveling convenience, they very enjoy visit with family and time mostly in holidays. Average travel time first 4 days until 7 days, yeah, and then more than 2 weeks. Yeah, because the destination in East Kalimantan between one to another one is very quite yeah, yeah. It takes a distance. It takes time. And type of accommodation chosen by tourists mostly in the hotel, and the expense around 15 million until 20 million. And the biggest cost component comes from transportation. Visit another destination. Before they come to in the Kalimantan, they visit another place, and after visit Kalimantan, they visit another place. It's kind of like touring, yeah, touring between another place to another place while they visiting Indonesia. And recommendation later visit, also they make a recommendation to another friend, and they plan to visit return to Indonesia. And for the perception, yeah, mostly they answer satisfied and also very satisfied. For the condition of tourism destination, they answer 55% very satisfied. Yeah. And tourism attraction also show 60% very satisfied. Parking facilities satisfied. Religious facilities also satisfied. Toilet facilities 66% also satisfied. And information service from the officer very satisfied, 57%. And safety condition also imbalance, yeah, satisfied and very satisfied. Healthcare center also satisfied. Software quality satisfied. Culinary prices very satisfied. Access satisfied, 49%. Environmental cleanliness also satisfied. And the last, information on tourism destination visit also balance between satisfied and very satisfied. So that's the all of my presentation. Thank you very much.